Can anybody hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. Is there a way that I can set up push to talk on here or something? I can mute the microphone. Let's see.
You mean like commute or?
Yeah, when I want to talk, I just hit a button on the keyboard and instead of it just the mic being hot.
I don't know about a short key, but if you kind of navigate to the top of the screen, like an invisible menu should pop up.
I see mute microphone. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't know about any like hotkeys or anything like that.
Okay, that's fine. I just remember from playing video games, you got
Yeah, yeah, I get you.
certain apps where you can push to talk, where you hold the key down and then you talk and then you release the key and the mic is muted automatically. So
That'd be kind
that's
of
cool
handy to
though.
know if they had it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'll just play around with the settings. It doesn't look like it has anything. I'm on a desktop PC, so I don't have a webcam set up on here yet.
That's fine. I think for the most part we won't really need video. I've got a kind of a game quiz thing we can go through. I just kind of pulled questions from my study book and some other things for the network infrastructure section. So
Okay, cool deal. Oh, by the way, I'm Jeff Gerald.
I'm Sandra.
I sat behind you at the last meeting, so you probably didn't even.
Honestly, like I'm so horrible with names. Like I could probably see your face and be like, "Oh yeah, I remember you," but then I
Right,
won't
right,
remember your name.
right. I got you. Well, we didn't really get the opportunity to meet anyway, but I did wish you well on your tournament. Hope
Okay.
you have fun.
Yeah, it was a blast. I came home with like 2 small bruises already gone, so I can't complain too much. So
Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad you had a good time.
yep, it was different. It was pretty cold there actually. Well, which is great because when you got all that armor and padding and stuff on, I mean, you get
Oh
hot
yeah.
really quick. So it was like almost perfect weather, but I wasn't in armor the whole time. So,
Let's see. Can you tell who else is on here?
just Stella. I don't
Oh,
think she has a microphone, so she's in the chats.
okay.
And that's it. It's just us three so far, from what I can tell.
Okay. I think I had to add you to my group or whatever on
Yeah,
Google
Stella says no
Hangouts.
mic, so we call it Stealthy Stella.
All right. So if people are chatting, where do I see that at on here, or is it only you that can
Um,
see it?
if you go to the left side of the screen, there'll be like a little message icon thingy, and that should pop it up.
I see it.
There you go.
In this particular session, we're just focusing on network infrastructure, right?
Yeah, that's what the goal was to cover for this past week, was to study basically that if you looked at the CompTIA, like a better word, the study guide, also Professor Messer, he goes with the same subsections as they have on CompTIA. If you stuck to that, then for the most part, we'll see what the quiz is. I'm honestly like stressing about this test. So don't feel bad if y'all are going, I have no idea what these questions are, but I mean I pulled them straight from the book that I'm working from, which is
I saw your book.
um, the exam cram.
Exam.
It was,
Yeah, I saw it.
yeah, there was like 2 other books that people.
But
And if you didn't get a chance, I know Stella said she was gonna watch it later, but the yesterday's live, I guess, podcast on Professor Messer was really good.
That's right. I didn't even
The cool thing about his videos, and you can look at older ones too, is that he does the test questions and then he'll explain it, and then it's not just explain the content, but explain like some test hints, like, hey, you're gonna have to know what some of these acronyms are, or you're gonna need to know this, or pay attention to how it's worded like this, you know. So he gives a lot of really good tips if you have the time. I think it was about 2 hours. But it was pretty good. I haven't been able to watch the full thing yet. I just caught bits and pieces.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch either, but it is on my list.
And then all his like shorter videos for each section. I think for week 1, they're anywhere from like 5 to 15 minutes or so. But all together, if you watch all of them, it comes to be about 3 hours. I got like halfway through it and then just haven't had a chance to get it.
Okay. Yeah, Professor Messer is really good. I think the biggest thing for me that I'm concerned with on the Network Plus test would be the subnetting part of
Oh
it.
yeah, I'm right there with you on that one.
And so I'm wrapping my head around trying to find one way to do the subnetting that's easy that I can remember, because there's several different ways that are out there. So people say do it this way, people say it's easy to do it that way. You got all these different ways you can possibly do it. So yeah.
I'm with you on that one. I'm actually not sure where that is in the study. I don't think it was this week.
No,
So,
that's not. That's probably later on. I don't know when it
yeah.
would.
But I know when we get to that part, we'll probably call in one of the subject matter experts. Maybe the Ralph line.
Hop on this CompTIA site real quick. So you're at Blue Cross Blue Shield, right?
Yep.
You currently in IT,
Nope.
but you like to get in IT.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. I work in information systems, but in the training department, and I'm a contractor, so at least I have a job for the next year because my contract was renewed.
I got you. Where do you find the CompTIA? Do you just go to?
Did you get a link to the Google Doc? Because finding the course objectives is a little bit tricky. So
Okay, I can just.
Corey sent us the direct link. So
I forgot which one.
if you need, I can just pop it in the chat again. We'll just do that real quick.
All right.
Not sure if anybody else is going to show up, but I'm going to wait a little bit more to find this link. All right, that's to the folder. So if we have notes from each week, I'll just create a new document and plop it in there.
Okay. I have to pay attention to Stella. She's actually been typing.
Yep. We haven't forgotten about you, Stella. I promise. I'm gonna give it one more minute, see if anybody else shows up. If not, we'll have fun competing against each other. And I can stop at each question and find the reference if we want to do that. But I loaded 50 questions, so I mean that could take us a whole 2 hours if we wanted to.
You loaded 50 questions just on infrastructure?
Yeah. Yep. And I actually didn't get all the questions for like the from this book, the exam cram. I didn't actually put all the questions from each subchapter. So that tells you one thing. Some of them are just too long, and the program that I'm using, I can't do really long questions, and I had to adjust some, so I didn't do like ones where you had more than one answer. It just didn't work with this, but it's still pretty cool.
I got you. So the second one is network architecture. Okay, I see it now. Network architecture.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get set up for this test because I gotta log into a different thing. But if you guys want to go ahead and go to this link, I'll give you the I guess PIN number here in a second. So just let me get signed in. So basically what this will do, I'm going to share my screen in a second. You'll be able to see the questions through there. And you can actually log into that website on your phone if it's easier. When we do the first question, you'll see what I mean. Because basically you'll have, it's going to be 4 answers to choose from. And there's like colors, shapes, that sort of thing. So if you find it easier to go on your phone, we can hold on so you can get logged in there, or if you just want to try to do it from your computer, it's up to you. Honestly, I think it's easier to do it from the phone, so then you have your computer screen to look at the questions.
I have 2 monitors. Maybe I tried to do it on my computer.
Yeah, if you have 2 monitors, yeah, just put the Kahoot to one side and the stream to the other side. That'll work great. All right.
Hey, Carl, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Great. How are you doing?
Good. I'm just getting the quiz set up.
Okay.
It's going to be on the first section, which is network infrastructure. If you look in the chat, link is there. What I was telling everybody else is if you got dual monitors, it'll work. To put the game in one and the live screen in the other, because I have to live screen the questions, or you can do the game link on your phone to answer the questions, if that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so I got Kahoot up. It's probably you to give me a game pin or something. So I'll just
I'm getting it set up.
Okay, take your time. I'll let you know I got it up.
All right. All right. I'm going to try to mute the sound, so hold on 1 second. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Oh, hold on.
Hey, you in the music.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to.
Kind of a reggae-ish type of.
Yeah, it's kind of lame music, but it is what it is. So
Sounds like circus music.
all right. All right. Nobody hears the music, but they can hear me, correct?
Yes.
Sweet. All right. It'll probably play on your phone or whatever. All right. So let me put this up on share screen. And once I do that, you'll see the pin.
What are we doing with this?
This is basically to play the game. The questions will be on the screen that I'm sharing right now. And then if you don't have like a dual screen or it's kind of difficult to have two windows open, you might want to do it on your phone for the answers. It's up to you. And you can make nickname whatever you want. If you want to make it like a code name so nobody knows it's you, if you worried about scoring low, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about scoring low on this test. I'm worried about really scoring
Need the site.
good on the other one. Carl, if you want to look at the, oh, you might not even be able to see the chat link to see where the Kahoot is.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it
You don't
up on
see
my
us.
phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't see it. I mean, yeah, I don't have two screens, fortunately.
No, that's fine. On your Google Hangouts, do you actually see the link? Do you see a group chat on the right hand side by any chance?
Yes, I do see the chat.
Okay.
I can click on the link there and just go back and forth between it then.
You might be able to change the size of your browser,
Right.
like make it smaller too. I don't know how.
What was that number again?
Yes. Hold on. Let me try to put it.
There we go. I don't know if it's.
10.
See, 6.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat,
Okay.
Sandra, so if you want to change the screen.
I gotta leave it on this. I was thinking I could go in between the two, but.
Well, I put the pin number on the chat,
Okay.
so just in case you needed that screen for something else.
I'm logging into my other computer to be able to see the chat, so because I'll need this up the way it is. You'll see in a sec.
So it just says that you're in, like when I put the pin in.
I haven't clicked start yet.
Okay, cool.
It's us five,
I was able to
right?
put my nickname in too, so it's ready to go. Just want to make sure it's ready to go for Stella and Carl.
Yes.
All right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do one question, just so you guys can kind of see how this thing plays out.
Okay.
And if you see on the left side there, there's a timer. So I gave all the questions 60 seconds. And so basically you choose, you know, you want to look at the color, shape, whatever, put in your answer.
No, I don't see the question. Okay, the question is,
If you miss it in the big screen, it'll be up at the top.
okay,
You see that?
okay. I just got to switch screens. Okay, I see. I think I got it. Oh, no.
All right, everybody get a feel for that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I did. It's pretty standard. It's like a PlayStation controller type of selection.
Okay.
Oh, I'm trying to.
1 second, guys. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Let's see if I can do this. I don't know why I can't join the call on my other computer. It's kind of annoying. Everybody
Noise.
got it?
Yeah, I'm back now. Sorry about that.
All right. All right, let's go to the next question.
All
And
right.
by the way, Stella, I'm guessing too, because when I was putting some of these answers in, I was like, you know, looking at them, and I pretty much got them all wrong. There's a couple I got, but yeah. All right, next question. Okay, show the scoreboard.
All right. I got the. I don't have the. Oh, there it is. That was weird. Given the diagram, what's the most likely reason that Tim can't talk to Adam?
Okay, it kind of disappeared on my side.
I had to click on Sandra on the bottom right hand. I had Carlton up, which shows your face.
Oh, okay. I might have to change the setting to where it just keeps it on me and not who's talking. So after this question, I'll see if I can change that.
Carl, did you get it up?
It came up and it disappeared again. Now it's up. Now it's up.
Okay.
It was barely up long enough for me to get it.
All right, let me see if I can fix that setting real quick. It's in there somewhere.
Carl, say something.
Hello?
Okay. Sandra, I actually just selected your name, and so apparently no matter who's talking now, it'll still show your screen. You have and this is on the bottom right hand, so it shows everybody in our little chat. Carl, you, Stella, and myself.
So yeah, if you come down here and click, then it'll put it here. I got you.
Yeah, I just.
Did everybody get that?
Your name. What the question?
No, the fix you guys did.
Oh, yeah. Carl, did you I don't know if Stella's having the same issue. Carl, did you see Sandra's name?
I do not see Sandra. Oh yeah, I see your name, Sandra. Yep, I see it.
Yeah, if you select that, it'll pick. It'll stay on her screen.
Okay.
There should be like a white box or something around Sandra when you click on.
Right. Yeah, I think it's also a setting somewhere else. Before I went live, so I'll have to remember that. All right, we'll go to the next question. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready. I think we all cheated on that one.
You think?
No, it's doing it smart because you look at all the what they give you, because sometimes the answer is in the answers themselves.
Right, so it's like, what's the class B address range? And it's like,
A,
B.
It went to B. Okay.
You look at the answers like, 1 through 126, and then the next one, if you look from a chronological order, is 128 to 191.
Right.
Now apparently there are some fill in the blank, but I don't know what will be fill in the blank. That's why going to that Professor Messer live thing that he had yesterday, going to watch that, because he gives you a lot of test prep within his quizzes, because he's just really good at that. I'm kind of limited on this software. The thing he uses is like a pay subscription thing. This thing's free, so I mean I had to put in the questions, but you never know. That could be an easy one, and you know. So.
Right. Correlation was there for that one.
All right, next question.
Peer-to-peer. Oh man.
I'll just say the caveat: if I get first place, it doesn't count because I'm just remembering the questions from putting it in earlier.
My first thought was 10, but I went somewhere else. I don't know why. I changed it up. go with your first instinct.
Yep. That's my problem too. I'll second guess myself, and then it'll be the right answer. I'm like, oh my god, like there must be a patron saint of second guessing. That's
So I definitely did that. I shouldn't have.
all right. We'll keep going. Y'all let me know if Stella's like chiming in the chat, 'cause I can't seem to see it without going to a different screen.
I gotta play catch up.
I think that's pretty much it for the subnet and whatnot. That's as complicated as it's going to get for these 50 questions.
Oh, okay.
All right, next one.
What?
This is on the Net Plus test.
I have 0.
I didn't even see this in the book.
Which one is not a common?
Taking a guess.
Which book are you working from? Is it the exam cram with the yellow and the red?
It's a Mike Myers book. No, it's a brown looking.
Oh, okay.
One, brown and red on the front.
Yeah, I have Mike Myers.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let me look at where I found this one so you guys can try to find it in your guys' book.
I should have selected that they're gonna get, because that's not even a GIT.
It is a command, but it's not for FTP.
Oh, it is a command?
Yeah, it's for something completely different.
Okay.
Let's see, which one was that? FTP.
I was looking at my index. My book. FTP.
All right, I'm in my answer bank, so let me so because as I put in each question, I put the page number so I can reference it later. All right, so in the book I'm using, that was actually listed under Chapter 2 OSI model and networking protocols. You guys have something like that, like networking protocols?
Networking protocols.
So basically, if you can find just because it basically goes over UDP, FTP, secure FTP, and it just kind of touches on it, and that's where I found that, and it listed like 7 common commands.
For FTP.
And this is the first chapter, right?
In my book, it's in chapter 2, but I don't know how your guys' chapters are laid out. He has it as OSI model and networking protocols for that chapter. So if you find something that's networking protocols, like early on, go to FTP, maybe it's there.
I don't know if it specifically talks about FTP in chapter 2, but it does talk about the OSI model.
Yeah, I think he kind of lumped them both into one chapter.
Okay.
The one that I'm working from. Let me see. I've got 2 other books. Let me just double check. I don't have the same thing. I don't have the same one as you guys. I have the one by Delaney and the one by Lammel.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think actually Mike Myers has that particular.
He's got the OSI specifications.
Yeah, I don't even think.
Got them both crammed into one chapter. So that's why I was saying look for networking protocols. See if that's like a chapter or part of a chapter. It's basically yeah, he just breaks it by protocols and then breaks down each one is like literally like half a page. But then like later on in the book, he goes into way more in depth about some other things involving that. I think the reason why he probably put it in the same chapter is so then you can see where some of these lie within the OSI model. That's my guess. But everybody's book's different.
Yep. No problem.
All right, we'll go on to the next question. You guys good?
Oh, goodness. I didn't get a chance to answer that one.
Yeah, I put all the questions at 60 seconds.
It went off faster
Really?
than 60
Yeah, I
seconds.
think it went off faster than 60 seconds.
Yeah, it went off faster than 60 seconds. I still had time ticking when it went off.
Maybe I messed up the timer on that one. No, it was 60 seconds. It might seem like really quick though.
It has a little timer on the left side of the color diagrams here.
Originally 30 seconds, but I was like, you know what? That might be too short. So I changed them all to 60.
Somebody else is joining.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. This one was located. Yep, so this one was under the SNMP section, so whatever chapter that is for you guys. Again, it's the same networking protocols.
And I would have picked Red because of the naming convention of it, Simple Network Management Protocol. So, and it's asking for network management functionalities.
And this is where Messer was talking about. You don't have to memorize like every single acronym, but if you at least have an idea what some of the common ones are, it can help you eliminate the wrong answers.
Okay.
Mm.
I was between those two. Collision avoidance and collision detection. So,
Yeah, I was the same way. I said, which one's more popular?
yeah, it was
I
50
seen collision detection more than I seen collision avoidance
avoidance.
stuff. So that's the only reason why I selected that one. But it was like 50-50 for me. That HCSDMA, I don't know what that is. I don't even think that's anything.
I don't know what that is either.
I don't know. Let me look that one up because with each one, they describe the each answer why one is incorrect.
Oh,
Let's see. So,
SDMA is some spatial division multiple access. I never really heard of that.
I had neither. It must be on a different type of.
And HC is the high capacity, so it's high capacity spatial division multiple access.
okay. Yeah, it doesn't break down the other answers, but that's.
I almost want to say that I don't really know how well used that is.
Yeah. So I guess it's just another case of look at the acronym, try to figure out what it means, and so I mean, you could theoretically still be wrong, but it eliminated down to two answers, and they just choose one or the other. Oh, moving on.
What does
Mm.
Anybody need that one looked up?
I'm good on that one.
I'm good.
Okay. Again, me being in first place doesn't count.
Hmm.
I actually don't know if I remember this one.
TCP Transport.
I got one more.
I think I got lucky on that one. I was between dependent and oriented. But
What are F-type connections used for?
This was kind of a trick question
yeah,
because it has the modems and the switches. So you want to think about that one.
so
So F-type connector. Let's see where that was located.
Hmm.
I believe that was a F-type is a coax. Let me double check where that's at. Definitely under cables.
yeah, I was thinking like it was a for light, you know.
It says F-type connectors
It
are used to
might be
connect.
still. You mean like a fiber optic, right?
Yeah, fiber. That's what I was thinking, but
That's what I was thinking too.
I didn't see it almost.
I
Something
was
else.
debating using a picture for this one, but then I was like, well, I'm gonna keep it as the text like it is in the book because in the Professor Messer thing,
F-type coax.
a picture of this.
Hmm.
Alright, leave it on.
Apparently, F-type connections are like coax.
Mm-hmm.
All right, which of the following is the system?
Let's see that one.
SCADA ICS.
Let's see where that one was located. So that was in chapter 1 for me, Intro to Networking. Um, it's under remote systems.
Which other phone is a system used to gather and analyze data in real time?
Yep, so it's
Yeah, that's not something that's in my book.
okay, so SCADA.
I'm trying
Um,
to what did you check in the index, Carl? Is that where you look?
Yeah, I looked and then I did a search through my book because I have my book on my Nook, right?
Oh,
yeah.
So I just pretty much typed it in and did a search for it, and nothing came
it's
up.
isn't it says that it's on 590 page 597. Hey, if you put the ICS in there, it won't show up, but just the SCADA,
Uh-huh.
Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition System, is on page 597.
Okay, that's very good.
597, 597.
Still nothing in this one. Man,
Hey, just out of curiosity, Carl, do you have the exam N10-006
the book.
book, Mike Myers book? Yeah, I just want to make sure you had the updated one.
I got let's see what version I have. Moving a little slow.
Or the 6th edition, I guess. That helps.
Probably have an earlier edition. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, I have an earlier edition.
Okay. If you have an earlier edition, it might be possible that some of the information on the test you wouldn't have in your book covered. So just keep
Yeah.
that in mind.
Yeah, because I know the Security Plus is about to roll over this fall, so.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, so that's why I want to get that studying now.
Yeah, I got
I think it's October.
Yeah.
005.
Oh, you got
Oh.
005? Okay.
Mm,
See, I don't know the difference between the two books. I mean, obviously, SCADA isn't in there,
no.
but I don't know what else has been added. There's a lot of security, IT security type of stuff in Network Plus. I was very surprised to see that along
Yep.
with networking.
Well, it's kind of funny because all the study books for Network Plus, I mean, they're at least 2 inches wide because I got the paperback, but then like Security Plus is like half the size of it, and I'm like, hopefully
Really?
that's fine, and it means if I'm solid on Network Plus, that it's just Security Plus is like like a module to that. I don't know.
Well, I'll bring my Security Plus book to the next class because it's the one that I have is like just as big as a Network Plus.
Oh, okay. Well, the one I got, I basically from the last Colasec meeting, I won the book raffle. So.
Oh yeah, congratulations by the way. I remember you got that book. Yeah, that one's that one's a little bit bigger and longer than the one that I have.
All right.
Missing out on all the good stuff.
Yeah, Carl, you need to come to the meet, bro.
We're gonna do the book raffle again, FYI.
Yeah, I be volunteering at the library sometimes, so
All right.
being
Next
there.
question.
What? Additional choices.
Yeah, I'm stuck between two. I just chose one.
What is the time lapse between sending info and the time it takes to return?
Y'all need that one referenced or not?
No, I don't need a reference. I see it. I might have to write it down and look at it.
Okay.
I can't remember it. System.
Once this live feed's done too, it'll still be a video that's up there. I started a playlist for our sessions. So if you need to return,
All right. I'm good. It's topology. Yes.
good to go on that one.
I am good. The only thing I will say about, well, it's too late. We're on that other question.
Yeah, we all got that one.
Yay.
And is that the first time we got everything right?
Yeah, I think.
That's a good deal. There it is.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm not very good on my OSI layer.
I just knew I had that one right. And I guess we should have got that right because of TCP. Transport Connection Protocol. Oh, goodness.
See, I thought a session does that when you create a session between two devices.
I think
So I
it,
need to check with the verbiage a little bit.
yeah. I agree. The session, I think it keeps the connection.
I'm gonna look it up in my book.
So I wonder what the difference is between a session and a transport. Got me looking in my book now.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I thought that session layer had the.
All right, so here's the expanded answer. So, transport layer is responsible for establishing connection between network devices. The network layer is most commonly associated with route discovery and datagram delivery.
Mhm.
Protocols at the session layer synchronize the data exchange between applications on separate devices.
Synchronize.
And
Okay.
then protocols at the data link layer perform error detection and handling for the transmitted signals and define the method by which the medium is accessed.
Mm.
But that's straight out of my book.
Cool deal.
Another one, you know what the acronyms mean.
Yeah, I don't know what that one means.
You want to give a hint, Sandra?
The answer lies within what AP means.
Yeah, that's the question.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm trying to remember this too. Like I said, I suck on OSI model,
AP.
like knowing it in detail. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get that one wrong. I believe it stands for access point. Let me double check.
yeah, AP is access point.
Because wireless access point operates at the data link layer.
Yeah, I was looking for the W for wireless access
Yeah,
point.
the wireless access point.
Right, but just saying access point, then I'm like, what do they mean? Okay, just AP then it wasn't enough for me, I guess.
All right, so example for network layer would be a router. Example for a physical layer would be a hub.
Yep.
Session layer components are software, not hardware. Yep, we all got that one.
Yeah, I don't think we waste any time on that one.
This about to be a guess. D channel on ISDN.
I got lucky. Everybody got a
We all
different.
took one.
Oh, goodness.
I couldn't remember this one. All right, so this is located. Under under WAN technologies. Yep. So if you can find ISDN.
Yeah.
I don't know how detailed your guys' books are. It's actually kind of confusing in my book. Like how the heck I would have known that.
ISDN.
You guys good on this one?
That's a little area I
Yeah,
got.
I'm good. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the ISDN stuff. I thought that there were multiple D channels on there, so I just need to make sure that I understand
Let's see. There
what
isn't.
ISDN is, the capabilities of it, because I know what it's like. ISDN.
So it
ISDN
says
Service
new
Network.
standards. And okay, so both of those channels the same thing. So there's B channels and B channels. So
Yep.
we might
Let's
see
see the B
what's the purpose of the B
channels.
channel.
But yep, BRI, PRI.
Okay, so yeah, BRI and PRI, it's the same. So the B channels are for voice or data, and D channels are for signaling. So I actually have to remember which.
So B is for what?
Voice or data,
Okay.
and then the D channels are used for signaling.
So those are two channels within it. That framework. So it's just for telephone systems.
Invoice. Yep.
This is WAN connections.
Definition of ISDN.
Yeah, it should be under WAN technologies.
Yeah,
No
I
more
think
about
Carl, your book should have ISDN. It's an older technology, so
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that it should be in there.
it did. It did have that information in it.
All right, next question.
Hmm. Mm.
Oh, that should be host names, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Uh,
Total guess for me.
guessing.
Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, Messer was saying that you you don't get docked points for a wrong answer, but if it's a correct answer, that's where the points are. So you don't want to leave questions blank, is what he was saying.
Yep, I think I saw the same thing.
Wow. I think we split between the two correct answers.
There's two correct answers on that one. I just couldn't have it to where you could select more than one, so.
You're saying that blue and green are both right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It uses a single backbone to connect all network devices.
Yeah, that's what the bus topology. I think that's what they were trying to get to. The bus topology. I just said
Yeah,
local area network, but they probably should have said topology.
yeah, you're right. Well, I knew it did the blue thing, but the single backbone part, I never.
Yeah, all of it runs
Yeah,
off of that one cable, and it just extends from it. There's just connections on that one cable, just connects all the devices. That primary cable goes. That's it.
right. I just never seen it. It's called a backbone before.
Mm.
Backbone.
That is interesting use of terminology.
Yeah, the only reason I can relate to it is being in the military for a long time and doing some of this in the military, understanding that particular reference.
Okay.
I haven't worked with the technology like in the military, but when I think of backbone, I think of NCOs.
Yeah, you're right.
But it doesn't help me on the question like this.
Mm.
Everyone good on that one?
Yes.
I am.
True or false? This one was a trick one. If you know what UTP means, then that would give you your answer for the other half of the question.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Oh, goodness.
Right, this one, let's see, it's page. Yeah, so this was just their version of a trick question.
I think IPsec is a security or encryption type protocol.
Yeah, I have this question falls under the network security, authentication, authorization, and accounting section. Let's see if I can find all those examples are remote. Let's see if it even talks about it in this section. Yeah, it's security protocols. I got it on page 45. They talk about IPsec for a hot second in the transport layer, and then later in
Network. yeah, it's got its own section in network security under
tunneling, encryption, and access control. I mean, so yeah, it provides secure communications between systems. Everyone ready to move on, or still typing notes?
IPsec, it works at the network layer, the OSI model, layer 3. Secures all applications that operate above it. So layer 4 and above. So additionally, because it was designed by the IETF, I think that's the task force, and designed to work with IP version 4 and 6. It has broad industry support and is quickly becoming the standard for VPNs on the internet.
IPsec?
IPsec.
Okay.
Cool. Good to move on?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
Give you a hint, one of those is a movie, so therefore it's ready.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You funny.
I don't know the movie.
You ain't a sci-fi buff, man?
Not too much. But I give it a little jab. Oh, goodness.
Did you pick the Event Horizon?
Yeah. I told you I did not.
Hey, you beat the movie though.
I know how to prevent the routing loops. I know how to create it to prevent it, but I didn't know it had a.
I never heard of Split Horizon either.
I never heard of that. So
Let me look up this.
Get that loud. Thank you.
Okay, so this was under cabling and wiring troubleshooting.
Yeah, it is. Well, this is at the physical layer or data link layer or something.
It just says it's a popular strategy for preventing routing incident.
it's listed. It is listed at least once in here.
Yeah, it's in my book too. Yeah, split cable problem. I got Split Horizon 718. Oh, I ain't even got that far yet in my book.
But it doesn't say anything about routing loops. It doesn't say that in here.
Oh. Yeah, because in my book, there's troubleshooting.
Oh, okay. Okay. It does. It refers to other loop avoidance mechanisms, split horizon and poison reverse. So, oh, it talks about the routing protocol for RIP version 2.
Yeah, this just has a small blurb. So it says routing loops occur when the routing tables, when the routers are slow to update, and a redundant communication cycle is created between the routers. One of the best strategies to combat potential routing loops is known as split horizon. This works by preventing the router from advertising a route back to the other router from which it was learned. This prevents two nodes from bouncing packets back and forth between them, thus creating a loop. That's all it really says in my book.
Oh,
And it says, exam alert. For the exam, know that split horizon is a method of preventing routing loops.
Yeah. So split horizon and poison reverse. I guess those are two loop avoidance mechanisms, but it's used by RIP version 2. And that's the, I guess, routing protocol.
yeah, I think it's a routing information protocol, but I'm not exactly sure.
I don't know, because it basically said, here's a bunch of things that didn't fit elsewhere, so we put it here.
I like that. Which network uses the greatest amount of fault tolerance? Boom, boom, boom. Fault tolerance. Got that one wrong. It's too late.
Everyone good on that one?
Yep, I'm good.
Yes.
Man, this question right here. Uh, IPv6 equivalent. Man, shoot.
Alright, so yeah, this one was under IP addressing or addressing and routing. And
I assume it's just asking what the equivalent of the loopback address is.
Yeah.
actually has IPv6 actually has two addresses reserved for loopback. So it's the one in yellow and the one that's all zeros.
The one in yellow and all zeros.
Yep. And technically, that can be the answer. Yet the yellow answer can be annotated the shorthand. So just like the green is, except with a zero. So what do you call it? It's not a colon, or is it a colon? I always get the two mixed up. The two dots. Just two of those and then one.
I learned something new on that one. Just want to
Yeah,
see next
anytime
time I'll be ready.
the IPv6, if that section is just all zeros, you can just skip it altogether and just have the two dots. That makes some sense. It's kind of weird, but where I get lost is when you gotta do the conversions and calculate with the subnetting. That's where I go too much math.
I enjoy that part. I don't know why.
I'll just say you're special. But math doesn't come naturally to me, so I have to like really think about it. But once I've figured out that there's calculators that do all that for me, I felt much better. But you can't use a calculator on the test, or at least not a scientific one.
Right.
Like it's also I think they abbreviate it to like DMARC or point of demarcation, which is why I put point of Denmark to be silly.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cute. I laughed when I saw that. All right.
Yeah, I got that one. don't know if I remember this one.
Got it backwards.
Yeah, I can't remember this one.
They threw me for a loop when they switched it up like that.
Can I get on this one, or do we need a reference? Yeah, this is just under protocols, so wherever that's located in your book.
It's that correlation thing again.
Yeah.
I had it backwards in my mind. Probably happened on the test too. Everyone good on this one? Just referencing those different classes.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's see.
This one was straight out of my book too. Did your guys' book have like quiz questions like at the end of each section?
Yeah, it does.
Mhm. Oh, goodness.
The difference between radius and. Thank you, babe.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know if I even remember this one. I remember reading about it, but
Mm.
Okay, so this is under the same area, that authentication, authorization, and accounting for network security. Basically the exam alert thing that they have in my book, it says both of these provide authentication, authorization, and accounting services. One notable difference between the two is that the TACACS Plus relies on connection-oriented TCP, whereas Radius uses the connectionless UDP.
Hmm.
And it has that as a bulleted item as well.
So I'll let you know it's gonna be on the exam then, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a true or false. It's a longer question, so I couldn't put it at the beginning.
I had to make sure the transport layer was the fourth layer of the OSI.
I'm gonna print off a cheat sheet of the OSI model and just stick it on my work computer monitor. Got a clone of Jeff.
Yeah, my browser crashed. I had to come back into it. So
You would think if you type it exactly the same, it would just merge it, but pre-programmed.
yeah, but it's all good.
Hmm.
We can add up the points later. Just have to for the right answer on this.
Communities, nah.
Yeah, I never would have got that, man. Simple network management protocol, logical groupings of communities. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. The only reason why I got this one is because I remembered it from earlier. And I don't think it said anything special either. Let me double check. Like it was just either you knew it or you didn't. Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things. I mean, it talks about communities under SMP, but I don't think Let me see if it talks about the other three answers listed here at all. Quick scan, it doesn't show those other three answers at all in that section, but you can double check. Picture time.
Hmm. My nose gonna get that one.
Yeah, this is, I think, a newer one because I hadn't.
Structured topology.
Hmm?
Look it up now. I was talking about the wireless topology.
It's just one of the examples of topologies.
Go back and look at that one.
So the ad hoc is the completely wireless one. The infrastructure uses a wireless access point, so that's how you can, when you see the let me see if I can bring the image up. So if you've got the wireless in the diagram, you can eliminate it down to two if it has the ad hoc or the infrastructure.
Okay.
I got a similar image in my system on my computer too. So it's like, guess I didn't really get that.
Well, the point-to-point will use wireless too, but that one looks different than the infrastructure and the ad hoc. Yep, it's just I don't know if I remember this one.
Hmm.
On this one, so I don't remember.
Close to picking that.
All right, well, I guessed on it, and I was just like, Men in Black.
What does it
Another movie reference. I guess if that helps me on the test. Woo-hoo.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, that was an interesting one right there.
Now let me see what that is.
I ran out of time.
So is logical physical or virtual?
I believe that's the virtual. I'm double checking this one to see where this came from. All right, this is under WAN technologies. Let's see. Yeah, it just says when virtual circuit switching is used, a logical connection is established between the source and the destination device. That's all it says. Not the answer part. Right, it's under switching methods. So there's only two. So there's virtual circuit packet switching and datagram packet switching. So one uses logical, let's see, the other one.
So the other one is physical then.
Yeah, it says unlike virtual circuit, datagram packet switching does not establish a logical connection between the sending and transmitting devices. It says they are independently sent, meaning that they can take different paths through the network to reach their intended destination. It says this method ensures that the packets take the easiest routes to their destination and avoid high traffic areas. And that's for the datagram packet switching. So I guess just know the difference between those two types of switching.
Okay, dope.
Let me see if my answer bank shows what each of those acronyms mean. It doesn't say what each acronym is. It just says BNC is associated with coax, and the other three are all associated with fiber optic.
That one ended too fast.
Yeah, I got that one. Oh, I knew this one earlier, now I don't remember.
Man, I started to pick that.
Yeah, I got this one wrong too.
Only reason I kind of got close is I know the handshake protocol for ACK, and that's the only reason I got close to that one.
Every time I see the ACK, it makes me think of Mars Attacks.
That is funny. That's a good one. This is all guess.
All right, so it looks like it's 9 o'clock. You guys want to keep going until we run out of questions? About, what, 6 more?
6 more.
Yeah, we should be able to do 6 more. I know Stella says she has to leave, so
I was about to pass out.
do you think you can stay till 6 more questions, or you gotta go now?
Got a little bit of a late start, so I think we start about 10 after anyway, so. We'll just keep going.
Yeah, Stella said I think she could stay.
There's you and you again. And you again.
Boy, this is a good one right here.
It is a good one.
I can't remember this one.
It might be broadcast. Said that too.
I guess I got it right. I was between multicast and broadcast. I remember it said something with this one. Let me see what it.
Good night, everybody.
All right, later.
All right, Carl, take it easy now. Oh, yeah, I love.
And just doesn't say anything special. It's just snowing.
Yeah.
There's a picture.
Which wiring standard is depicted in the image?
I guess it's process of elimination because crossover and you would have to have the other end. So I guess that would be, I'd eliminate that one.
Yeah, true.
And it's just knowing, I guess choose one to memorize and hope that's the one on the test or eliminate it. Another OSI model.
All right. Have it later.
Don't remember this one, but I'm guessing. I'm going with my first guess.
Mm.
I was gonna get the application, but I was like, no.
That was a lucky guess for me.
Oh, I definitely don't remember this one.
I'm gonna have to guess too. Of course, it was wrong.
Well, we both guessed the same.
Was it the LR? I thought it was long range or something like that, but the I don't know.
Yeah, maybe ER's extended range.
Oh,
Let me see if it's.
Mhm. Ooh. Sorry.
Let's see, because I think 271. I don't feel like looking it up. It just basically, the extended answer was just knowing which standards, like what their maximum range was, and then eliminate it from there. Final question.
Yeah, I'll have to review that one too. All right.
Yay! Survive.
Look at Sandra.
Nah, I don't count.
44,000
I
points. You
remember
got
what it was. Yeah, if only I can harness that power for the test.
good job. Man, that was
It was brutal, right?
how do I say? That was definitely worth it.
Let's
It would have
keep.
been brutal if it was an actual Network Plus test
Yeah.
that I had to sit to for whatever 90 minutes or something. I don't know how long the test is and get a failing grade. That would be pretty brutal. But here, right here in this setting, it's pretty
Yeah.
comfortable. You made it. You made it comfortable for everybody. So
Yeah,
that's
because
good.
I mean, you can learn here because you'd be like, oh man, I don't know this at all. So then it goes, you can go back and kind of study a little bit, or you can be like, oh yeah, duh, I knew that, but
Right. When you're still learning as you go through it versus really taking the test. So this is good. I don't know how you're gonna put it out there for everybody else to see,
Um,
like you did
well,
last week. But
I can unlock this game now, so if other people want to run through it, they can. And heck, I mean, I can save it on my profile, and it's like literally something we could do at a Colasec meeting, like if we need to kill time or something while we wait for people to get there. Also,
that's true.
this website's kind of cool.
Yeah, I've never seen it before. Oh, it's
Yeah.
got a rating too. How do you rate? I did learn, and I do recommend. Sorry, they had a little feedback.
Yeah, I see that because I had it on a different screen.
All right, cool beans.
Well, we can get feedback from others if we want to keep doing this for each one, or we just, we study for that week. So basically, week 2 is going to be what the next thing is on that Google Drive document.
Yeah, I had it up earlier. Let me see. Network operations. So that's
Yeah,
what's. But that's under domain. Yeah.
just in case anybody watches this later, I'll just pull it up.
Okay.
But yeah, so we can, whatever the next section is, we can just pull questions again and do it like this and see where everybody, where they can see their own strengths and weaknesses.
Yep.
Pull this link up real quick. Oh, lag, stop scrolling.
Mm. Okay. Well, Miss Sandra, as always, we appreciate you being the host, and
Yep, I don't
this was a good learning. When is your target date to take the test, by the way?
I'm shooting for somewhere the June 4th week if I feel comfortable.
Okay.
Because I really got the fire lit underneath me because I've gotten a couple recruiters, seeing like, the job website stuff, and they need Network Plus and Security Plus, one or the other, or both, and I don't have that, and so they're just like, never mind. And I'm like, damn
Right.
it.
Well, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there real quick too, probably faster than what you think, just by doing the weekly study sessions, and then
Yeah,
when you're offline, you're studying on your own too. So you get there.
yeah.
Have you
Okay,
finished
so
your
all
book?
right. No.
Going through your book? I'm almost finished with mine. I got like
On section by section. Yep. So network operations. So this is the next week. So just looking at all this. I'm seeing what the Messer videos have.
yeah, just looking at it. This is gonna probably be a little bit more challenging
Yeah.
than the infrastructure.
I'm gonna go to the Colasec meeting on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll be there too.
Should be good stuff.
Yep.
But I think we're the last two. I'm good to go. I'm starving.
Yep. All right then. Well,
Alrighty.
thanks, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yep. See you later. Good
All
night.
right.